Hi, I'm Dr. Trevor Rappa, and for this month's movement, we're going to break down the hip flexor stretch. So most people, when they would do a hip flexor stretch, they do it in half kneeling, and what they end up doing is arching their back and pushing their hips as far forward as they can, and they may reach an arm overhead where they're trying to get those deep hip flexors. What they kind of end up stretching though is more so the ligaments on the front of the hip, where they arch and reach and then really only feel a stretch here rather than across the whole front of the thigh. So what we recommend instead of this traditional hip flexor stretch is the couch stretch. So we call this a couch stretch because at home you can take the cushion off your couch or a pillow and put it on the ground, put your knee on the pillow and then your foot back up on the couch. So I'm gonna put my shoelaces on top, put my knee down on the pad, and I'm gonna take a foam roll, I'm gonna put it between my butt and my heel. Because what that allows me to do is it gives me a point to kind of slouch from and tuck my hip, where I can lean back and I feel a really big stretch on the front of my thigh. So I feel that stretch from basically the front of my hip down to my knees. I'm stretching out my entire quad. In this position, I want to make sure that I keep my shoulder, hip, and knee in a straight line, and I'm not kind of getting away from the stretch. So I'm trying to keep my weight over that knee and feel that really good stretch in the front of my quad. To increase the intensity, I can kick my shoe, my foot, into the couch or the pad behind me, where I'm kind of activating my quad. Now we're doing an active hip flexor stretch. We think this is a much more effective stretch than the traditional hip flexor stretch, and we recommend 2 to 3 sets, about 45 to 60 seconds. Give it a shot and let us know what you think.